Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday. Welcome on into the channel. If you have not figured it out yet, my name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel. It is a survival Minecraft server where I do some nerdy stuff in Minecraft with my friends, and we have been working on this medieval village for a couple of months now, I guess. Village, town, not sure exactly what it is. But it is going very well. And did I not just sleep? Yes, I did. Okay. So you've got a lot of regulars in the chat. We got Waffle Shark, Pineapple Princess, Dosage kicking around. Standing Captain Productions, or Standing Cat Productions. Hello, how are you? Welcome on in. And Stephen ESC is here. He's a member of the server too. And you can find him at Stephen ESC on Twitter and on Twitch. Imagine that. It's gonna be weird today. I'm just letting you know. I didn't hook up the new equipment, but I just got an Amazon delivery and I have a new mic and a new mouse and new earbuds. Now they're not fancy earbuds. They are the same earbuds that I had before, but the other earbuds were dying. They were not doing very well. And so now I feel like I can hear everything. Like I can hear my voice in my head. I can hear all the little things, the wind blowing in the ambience mod. Like I can hear all the things. So it's very strange for me. It feels very loud. If I seem at all off today, that's probably why. Speaking of Amazon deliveries, there is another delivery coming. I have the arm for the new mic is also being delivered, and some other stuff later on. And that is also coming today. So please forgive any phone notifications that you might hear in the background. I want to leave my phone on. I don't want to miss any deliveries, because here's the fun fact. My building leaves the front door open all the time. Tenants, I should say, leave the front building door open all the time. The lock doesn't work properly, and the door also sticks on the tile. Like if you open up the door, where's the door? If you open up the front door of my building, it sticks. And it drives me crazy. Because these Amazon delivery people, and it's not Amazon, I should say, it's some third-party delivery people. This package I received this morning, there was a knock on my front door. So not the door of my apartment, not a buzzer, but someone just walked right into the building, knocked on my front door, and dropped the package, and then left. And in the 10 seconds it took me to get from my studio to my front door and open the front door, there was no one there, just a package. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, it's expensive audio equipment. I'd like to maybe at least confirm that I am the person you sent it to. But my front door is wide open in the building, which means that anybody could just walk in. And if I wasn't home, then who knows how long that little thing would be there. They have my phone number. They could have called. They could have buzzed before they came upstairs. But nope, they just walked right in. So there's some feedback that's going to happen, I think, to both the delivery company and my landlord about what's going on here. Jody Illyria subscribing with Prime. That's 10 months in a row, currently on a 9-month streak. It's somehow been 10 months already. Thanks for the great content. Oh, you're welcome, Jody. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Do I have anybody else to thank? I think there was some subs in between streams. Don't think so. At least not that I can see on the ticker. But I appreciate it all just the same. What mic are you upgrading to? Asked Obsidian Clad Fox. And actually, I should give a big shout out here, because this mic upgrade is a combination of support for the Citadel Cafe, support for me on Patreon, and support for me here on Twitch. And that's kind of what I've been putting money aside for from that support to afford the new mic. I've got a Yeti X. It's from Blue Microphone. Very easy to Google. I think it's just bluemic.com, as you'd expect to spell that. It is basically the upgraded predecessor, or I guess the upgraded successor, I should say, to my current mic, which is a Yeti from Blue. I have the original Yeti. It is 8 or 9 years old now, and it needed an update. Mostly it's because I have 2 PCs now that I record content on, and I want to have the ability to, one, have a backup mic, because this is my job, and two, to not have to move the mic back and forth. Like, it's easy to do because I have it on like an arm, but I'm always worried I'm going to drop it or something bad is going to happen. So this minimizes that. Also, the Yeti, I think I'm going to be putting it towards the streaming PC because the new Yeti X has... Sorry, I should say that. The Yeti X, I think, is going to be on the streaming PC because the new Yeti X has the ability to change or control a game volume versus your audio that you hear in your head of your own voice. And that's something I cannot do on this mic. And this is right now what's bugging me is that the game and my voice are the same volume. So it's a bit much. And Fazzle Jack Kids, I think is how you say your name, finally able to catch a stream, wanting to see wanted to since finding the podcast last month. Cool. Which podcast did you find? There's two. There's the Spawn Chunks, and there is a brand new podcast, brand new episode out today, the Citadel Cafe. So sorry, not a new podcast, new episode of that podcast. It's episode 389 of the Citadel Cafe. They are USB mics, correct, but they are USB condenser mics. So they're like this nice bridge between having excellent audio quality. And you've been listening to me on podcasts and streams with this Yeti for years. So like it's got great quality. And I don't have to have a mixer. I can just use software to do any kind of tweaking as opposed to having an XLR mic. There are other mics that are better if you really want to get into that, but I don't have the mental bandwidth for another point of failure with a mixer and like a $500 Heil mic, which is what I would go to. If I went to anything else, I'd go right to the top. But I would have to make podcasting my full-time job before I did that. Anyway, I'm just going to walk around and chatting. I'm not really talking about what we're going to be doing today, but I want to finish this gate as priority number 1. And then I think we're going to work on the wall. I did a little bit of sorting out in between streams. And I kind of thought I would lay out the wall, which you can see a little bit better here if I do this. So I'm thinking that this wall is probably going to curve from there to another tower here. And I think we're probably going to bump this tower either back or far. I don't know. We have to figure out what's going to happen with this space here first, which means I think we're going to tear down the church and those 3 houses because the church is going to be this whole section. Like the back of the church is going to be over here. And that's where we're going to set everything up. So I guess we can just continue with this. This has kind of got a pallet already. It's got a little roof side thing. So really it's just a matter of deciding what we're going to do on the bottom of this, which I think is probably just going to be this. It's probably going to be that kind of texture. So let's just start with that. Do I have any andesite in my inventory? I don't. Oh. Real Josie is ready with a party of 12. Josie, thanks so much for sharing your viewers. Welcome in, folks. Hope you're having a good day. What do I want? I want more andesite, less dirt. Wow, that's loud. It's so funny that I used to have my game volume, or my computer volume in general had to be something like 90% to hear on the other earbuds, and it's at like 80% now. I could even go a little lower. You don't realize how tinny and lackluster the audio is from earbuds until they start to go, and then boy oh boy, is it really rough. Oh no, I want those back. Don't need those. All right, we've got cobble. Got andesite and stone. And we need spruce. Do I not have any more spruce? Really? Okay. Thought I had more. Oh, there's some here. Guess we don't need that particular thing. Man, I'm not sure what's going on today. My frame rate is not happy with me at present. Hey, it's Nathan. How's it going? Real Josie, thanks so much. I'm glad you like the spawn chunks. Welcome in, by the way. So for everybody that is new, came in with the raid, my name is Joel Duggan. I'm a variety streamer, but I do spend an awful lot of time in Minecraft because I do the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixel Rose. Pineapple Princess is just the standard Apple ear pods. They've actually dropped in price. They were only $25. I needed to, like, I just use, I plug into the bottom of the Yeti, which has a 3.5 millimeter jack. I needed a new headset for like my phone and computer use and just kind of like general use. And I had bought the Arctis 9X before Christmas, but they are fabulous for tech and everything they do. They sound great. They work flawlessly. I didn't have an Xbox to connect them to, but I know that they would work, I'm sure. But they were too small. They didn't fit, so I have to return them. So, which sucks. So I'm waiting until I can actually get my hands on an Xbox Series X before I make a decision as to what headset I'm going to get. I'm kind of hoping for some new headsets to come out between now and then. Because I want wireless for Xbox, Bluetooth for convenience, and I want to be able to have a 3.5mm jack that I can plug into the bottom of this mic and use them while I stream. So it's a tall order. Closest I can find is the Razer Naga, I think. I can't remember the silly name they give them. But the problem with the Razer Naga, they sound like they do very well for the Xbox, but they do not have a 3.5mm jack. So that's kind of like a no sale for me. Want the unicorn earbuds? Nice. How do you like the new Pog Camp emote? I've not seen it. Hey, Rabelais, how's it going? All right, what do we want to do? I think we should just continue the frame, I guess, because this goes all the way to here. And we can do this. Yeah, like I'm actually getting more bass than I'm used to out of these headphones. It's so funny. Those go all the way up. I think that's it, actually. Yeah, now it really sounds like I'm breaking my ankles. Okay, I'm going to continue this. Probably right along here. I do like this whole andesite over the door thing. So that usually means that everything around the door is not andesite. So then we probably have to put andesite in places like this. And then we can maybe go here. And I guess we can sort out some other things to do there. Let's do... I don't think I want to do smooth stone. We can try smooth stone. Might look okay. Tuxedo, subscribe with Prime. That's 2 months in a row for Tuxedo. Hello. Thanks very much for the support. Appreciate it. Be sure to connect your Discord and your Twitch if you haven't already so that you can join the Discord. And Alfredo has followed. And thanks to everybody that came in with the Real Josie raid. I really appreciate it. By the way, Josie, what were you doing on stream today? Were you playing Minecraft? Usually that's the case when people raid me when I'm playing Minecraft. Even the burps have more bass. Bruh. What was I doing? Right, smooth stone. I think that looks good. Okay, where does the... Well, that doesn't start until way up there. I think we should also change that. We need more spruce. We might have to plant spruce trees here. There may be some choppage happening. at the start of this. I thought I had more, but apparently that's all dark oak. Dark oak. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just do this. I think I have pearls and bone meal. Somewhere we go. Now the trick last time was to do this on a platform, so let's just clear out this stuff. And we will just grab some regular dirt. Do. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Interesting. It's a pretty slim tree. Princess, was I seeing that you were playing Pillars of Eternity? Is that what you said in chat earlier? I think I own that. Pretty sure I got it for free on Epic. Oh, that reminds me. By the way, Battlefront 2 is free on Epic Games right now. Like the Star Wars crazy awesome thing that gets all the good reviews. So I think I'm going to pick that up. That could be fun to stream. I've never played it. Those that have played Battlefront 2, is it like a controller game or is it like a mouse and keyboard game? Path of Exile. Oh, okay. Too many acronyms that are the same thing. Controller, says Waffle Shark. Yeah, that's what I thought. So the problem right now is that I don't want to buy a controller for the PC because I know that my Xbox controllers, when I eventually get an Xbox Series X, will work with the PC. Okay, this is gonna have to go. Let's try this again. Could be faster, I think. Ah, that worked. Yeah, so the thing is with me and the controllers is I've got big hands and I want to make sure that I have like the right controller for it. But see, the thing is I'm going to get 2 controllers for the Xbox anyway. So it comes with one, and then usually when they are sold by companies like Best Buy or Walmart or whatever, they usually have a save $15 in the second controller. I should have just bought the controller when they were $15 off over the Boxing Week sales. I didn't because I forgot, and I've been kicking myself ever since because I've got a couple of games that I'd love to play on stream, like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and some other stuff that I bought that would require a controller for the PC. But since I did not do that, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. All right, so I think we had 12, so I need 6 more saplings. Oh, we might get 6 more saplings. There's one. Sticks. Alright, so that does us pretty well for those. Top those back up, put the extras in there. Don't think I need these anymore. Is there gravel somewhere? It's in here. That's right, we'll do this. Too many shulker boxes with the same color. Two, three, four, 5, 6. Plus bonus. All right. I guess we'll do the same thing over here. And we'll do the same thing with foundation. We might vary this up a bit with some gravel later, but for now, oops, we'll leave it as cobblestone. Oh, I'm just realizing that this might not be... I might not want to put that as the ground floor. I might want to have like a step up here. Although, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Oop. You can buy an Xbox controller now, then you would have an extra when you get the Xbox. Yes, no, I knew that, but I don't want to pay full price for the Xbox controller when I know that I can save a considerable amount. Like it's like $15, which is 20%? Almost 25%. And the thing is, I don't need it right now. Like I just, between Oxygen Not Included and Minecraft, I'm streaming lots. So I'm not hard up for content, so it's not a rush. But the bonus, I guess, something I really enjoy about the whole Xbox thing, which is why, for anybody wondering why I'm going Xbox and not PlayStation 5, is because I've always been a bit of an Xbox person. And because I play PC games, the Xbox gaming service, which is called Xbox Game Pass, it's just too good of a value because I can stream things, I can play things, I can stream things. I don't have to buy them twice. Like there's just all kinds of benefits to it. I don't like this, I don't think. Not exactly sure what's going to happen here, but it's not that. So I guess what we could do... I can either leave this... I could change this to be something different. Like this could be wood, and this could be diorite. Which I think I like better. If you do shooters on M plus KB, I would do that. Yeah, I play shooters on... Well, I play shooters on both. I played Mass Effect on... See, games like Assassin's Creed, I'd want a controller. But games like Star Wars Battlefront, if it's first person, I'm okay with the mouse and keyboard. But if it's third person, I probably want a controller. Yeah, see, this is the thing, Animal. If I get an Xbox and I have two Series X controllers, then either one of them will just work here in the PC. And so I can do co-op in the living room, or I can do my own gaming thing here. You know, I think I've changed my tune, and I want to do diorite on the bottom, and I think I might want to do wood on the top. I think what I would do... How did we do it elsewhere? Oop, that is my pickaxe. I would want that back. I don't think I want to do bone block. The other option is similar to this, where we had dark oak. I think maybe dark oak. So we'll try that. We'll grab some diorite. Diorite. And what was the other thing? Diorite. I think it's gravel and andesite. That's concrete powder. Yep. Gravel. I have gravel in another box. Gravel, andesite. Okay. Grew up with PlayStation. Mine looks and feels like one. All the button muscle memory just comes back. Oh yeah, your PC controller looks like an Xbox for sure. So I find the easiest way to do this stuff is to just go at it with the wall first. And then punch in the details later. Actually, these go higher. Andesite seems to be lighter than gravel by a smidge. And then we'll put in polish there, and then I guess we'll do polished. Let's remove this down here. And let's put another one up there. Not totally sold on that. Let's put another one back up in the corner here. Nope, not there. Yeah, I think that works. Now, I don't know what we're going to do on this long side because I have to figure out where the wall's going to attach, and that is coming from this position here. So we're going to have to map that out before we do this wall. But we can do the other side. Thanks for the lurk, Jody. And thanks again for the sub. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the Xbox games. Part of the peril, I guess, of doing content creation as a hobby that earns you some side cash is that you end up thinking about it like work. And so when I want to chill in game, I don't necessarily want to stream. I usually want to do more like couch gaming and stuff. I'll do that there. And then maybe this and andesite. Maybe do gravel here. Nope, reverse those. Again, I always forget that gravel reads a little bit darker. I don't know if I mind it all white, but I think it looks too heavy on the top. I think we're going to change that so that's dark oak. For the amount of jobs you guys make on the spawn chunks towards diorite, or jabs, sorry, I'm seeing an awful lot in your builds today. Oh, I like joking about it because it's memey, but diorite has a place. If you will go back and watch, it was just as surprising to me when we decided that diorite was actually the best option for this build. So, but yes, I agree with you. I think it's a block that's so seldom used, but for good reason, because it is very hard to mix into things. At least I find it is anyway. Thanks for the follow, Ewakian. I take it you're an episode 6 fan? I think that works. We just have to make sure that there's no diorite there. So we do gravel, diorite here. And then I need to go look and see. I think it's this and this. And then andesite walls and stairs. Oh, I need to eat something here. Thanks again for the follow, Sin12. Appreciate it. Yes, we'll just do probably like and I should have brought more of those. Upside down stair there. That sort of works. We can maybe put some sort of little roof on that with some dark oak maybe. Now we need this. Oh, Megan's online. Didn't see you there. How did I know? Oh, I don't know. I'm also a Star Wars fan. I will generally pick up on that kind of stuff. For the folks that are wondering, Megan streams at Megan Townsend on Twitch. If she's on Minecraft, she might even be streaming right now. Sidian, fellow Canadian, I was hoping I could enlighten me as to which companies or services you use for a PC build. I bought the parts from a friend. So it wasn't a Canadian company. It was I bought the graphics card off Amazon. I bought the processor, both of them on Amazon. I'm still having issues with the frame stutter. So I don't recommend necessarily building your own PC unless you really know what you're doing. But the case, the motherboard, the fan, and the power supply were all bought from my friend John, who gave me a good price on them. They were just around his workshop. He likes to tinker and build computers. So I paid him. Like, I paid him for the parts and I paid him for the service and stuff. But, yeah, they're not. It was not like a pre-built thing. The problem right now is that you can't get the video card you're going to want. You know, like if you want to do some great gaming, then the 30 series cards that you want just can't be found, or they're going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's like trying to buy an Xbox right now. It's such a pain. These big areas are tough. I might have to break this up with some sort of beam. Although, wait a minute. I might have gone too far. Yeah. That needs to be spruce slug. Whoops. Yeah. What was that? Is that on a brick? Guess it wasn't. This has to be spruce log. Don't think I'm going to put trapdoors over the whole thing, but certainly on parts. That should simplify things a little bit. And then also, I think we're going to change this up here. More of an episode 1, 2, 3, but the Ewoks are amazing, hence my name. Wow. Don't tell me, because we don't discuss age in chat, but it sounds to me like you might have come to Star Wars later. Because for those of us that grew up in the 90s, 80s and 90s, we generally don't feel the same way about the prequels. And that's not a jab. That's not a dig at you. It's just like a thing I notice, that folks that were not familiar with the original series before the prequels tend to prefer the prequels. I do have a YouTube channel. It is just my name. Very easy to find. And I am prepping more content for it. FYI. I've been downloading old VODs, actually, for that specific purpose. I feel like I need to maybe put one here. Yeah. I think that's good. I don't think I like this, though. There's something on the ground over here. Okay. Stripped dark oak. Let's see what this looks like. Love all 6 in the first Disney. Yeah. Force Awakens is a good movie. Grew up on the prequels in theaters, but I still prefer the OG trilogy. Right on. Sign, I don't have a favorite, and I'm not into baited questions like who's the best Minecraft builder. It just creates drama where there doesn't need to be. Let's try this. Alternatively, we could do planks too. Yeah, I think I like the dark oak better than the diorite on top. I think. Plus it's easier to texture. Very cool. So we will do... I wonder if we should do the door frame in spruce. That might look cool. Yeah, we might have to add some depth to it, but I think that's pretty good. Floor probably going to be spruce planks for now, but I have to move this. Let's put you over here. Oh, you don't have to apologize for the question. Just as long as you weren't expecting me to answer it. Doop. I think, too, it's like, you know, asking me my favorite artist. Like, I don't have a favorite. I have, like, hundreds of favorites. I think once you reach a certain level in any kind of creative endeavor or process, you tend to... probably gonna need all these. You tend to just not necessarily have a favorite, but then you certainly have maybe people that you would put on a list of like inspiration and stuff like that. Let's do spruce here, I think. That's dark oak. Actually, let's do dark oak there. So we'll go up and fix that as well. Actually, maybe we'll end up doing like a plank floor, which could be kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So that'll definitely stick out as a situation here. We should probably do this. We'll figure out the window later. That goes all the way up. And then this is the beam. So we need spruce going here. And again, I don't want to do too much of this wall because a good chunk of it is going to be hidden with the curtain wall that we will sort out later. And you know, I think what we're going to do is we're going to just do spruce planks in here right now. Why not, right? Whoop. We'll worry about texture later. I just want to get the floor in so I'm not constantly falling off. Stripped dark oak log are my second favorite block after a warped tree. Oh, really? You like the warped stuff? Interesting. I find the warped stuff very hard to work with. Same with the crimson. Although I'm really tempted by the new resource pack that Vanilla Tweaks has out, that they changed the crimson to be more red rather than a weird fuchsia purple, which is nice. Oh, is that it? That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here too, I think. Yeah. And let's not turn this into a mob spawner. Just do that maybe. No, I just got here, but I gotta run. No worries, Ewokian. With that name, you're always welcome back. Even if you like the prequels. I'm teasing. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Be sure to follow if you haven't already. I think you have. That way you'll get notified next time I go live. So I guess we just have to repeat this pattern. And then we'll have to sort out the wall. Looked at the resource pack yesterday on Vanilla Tweaks. I think I'm going to get it. The actual custom crimson packs. Yes, no, they look really cool. I agree. So this is going to have a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is great. It means that we're probably going to put... Oh, actually that might be... Well, we could do a 2-wide window. That could be kind of fun. Nope, not there. We can do a few more of those. Switch that out. Wah! Completely missed the floor. Doesn't help that there's a hole in it. some of that might benefit from a like a log, some sort of sturdier support, but we'll have to see how that works. I guess we just do log straight across. Why not? That could probably be a crossbeam. Now that I think about it, from the inside, we could probably have a nice crossbeam going across there, which would look a lot better, I think. We'll try that. It's going to be hidden. It's going to be just an inside thing. That's fine. This is one of the satisfying things in Minecraft. It gets a little bit annoying sometimes if you got stuff in your offhand and you don't want to do it, but when you finally get to the point where you've got it all finished, it does look pretty cool. Oh, can I get that? You, please, just want it. Too lazy. Oh, fine. How different would life be if reach in Minecraft was like 2 more blocks? Yeah. Like, now this wall is going to be interesting because there's obviously a building right up against this. And I'm thinking it might be cool to have a chimney go between them. I'm not really sure about that yet. So we're going to leave this wall empty as well. I am, however, going to move this just in case. So we'll move that actually into here. And then I guess it's just a matter of... I don't want to do the roof on this side yet, so we'll do the top. So that's going to be dark oak, I think. Stripping logs by accident, though, super frustrating. Yes, 100%. I agree. That's why I don't do like the log in your offhand or stuff. Like I find that kind of tedious. By the way, Steven, I don't know if I showed you this, but I've improved the data pack a bit. So now if you put logs in the stone cutter, you can go straight to stripped log or stripped spruce wood for your tree construction. So depending on when you stream next, you have... I think I've got this for dark oak as well. Yep. And I think maybe for like oak. Hold on, let's find out. I haven't done all of them yet. They all have stairs and trapdoors, but not all of them have this. Elkhorn. The mighty Elkhorn is pointing out the double entendre. Do not quote my French. Okay. That. Steven, you're bilingual. How'd I do? Don't answer that. Okay. What do I want? Boop, 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 boop. Grab one of those. Was dark. What did I want? Yes, so it works for oak too. So the three main woods that we all build with, I think is what I did first. I'm gonna upgrade the rest of them, but just for now, they don't have them. So we'll do slabs, stairs, trapdoors, other trapdoors. I did well, actually. Oh, good. It's been an awful long time since I've spoken French. I can read it fairly well, but I have not spoken it in a long time. So I forgot to bring up the reference for this. We'll have to do that on the break. Because right now it's just a straight roof that goes like this across. It's pretty boring. How far did that go? Goes right to that log. Whoops. So this is the best I can do to get this little kind of like teeny tiny roof on the side there. It's not the best. It looks much better from below. It looks like a little overhang, although it's kind of boring. We're going to have to do something to spice up that side. I think we're going to have to put something over that, that door. And I think I have just the thing. It is over here. Something like that I think would work well. So it's got a trapdoor and an upside down stair. And then a bunch of other stairs. I quite like that. The other option would be something like this. But probably that. And if we do that, we could maybe put like a little bit of detail work on it. So that had a trapdoor there. Upside down. This. And then I think it was here. And then here. Certainly breaks it up a bit. I might even want to put that out by a little bit. I might want to extend it by a block. What style am I building into? This is like a medieval area. I'll look up the reference for this particular part of the build on my first break, which is actually coming up. So you'll see shortly. Yeah, this might actually be better. I don't know. I wonder what this would look like if it came out more. Ah, feels really claustrophobic, doesn't it? Whoops. Maybe... Could do that. Whoop, I did it again. That might be too much. No, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Take it easy, sign. 1:30 a.m. Wow. From India. That's awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you again. Cheers and beers, as they say. The view of the gate. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like it. So I think the only thing that we need to do up there is just put like some of these little stairs or something in to make it look like it's being held up a little bit better. It's the only thing right now. This level. Which we can absolutely do. We can just remove these two things. And then, of course, I don't have stairs. Oh, there's Megan. Hi. What was I going to do? Stairs. Megan and I just finished a podcast, actually. There's an episode of the Citadel Cafe where we talked about TikTok. And that's up right now at thecitadelcafe.com. It's free. You should listen. I think that goes there, and then we'll do maybe straight across like that. I feel like that works pretty well. Do you have a crafting table I can use to make my own? Then get out of your hair. Yes, and you can crafting table in your inventory as well. By the bed. Behind you. I like using arrows as flares. Alistair and I were doing that one time. It was pretty funny. Thinking of changing the dark oak trapdoor because it's so obnoxious up close. Yeah, I'd love to have it more like the regular trapdoor. I'd like to make a dark version of that, which I think would look really cool. Oh no, there's a question. Don't know if I like those. Maybe I do. I think maybe what I need to do here is this. Yes. Oh, that looks kind of funky in here though, doesn't it? Problem solved. So that works out pretty well. It's a lot of blank space right there. So we're gonna have to figure out what to do with that. Anyway, I need to take a break. So I'm gonna go find a spot to hang my hat. If you're new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour. It is only about 5 minutes. I have to go make another cup of coffee. Grab a snack maybe. You should too. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. And we are back. Again, I apologize for any phone noises in the background as I have to keep an ear out for the front door, and that is how my buzzer system works. It bings my phone. So I also have a timer for coffee, so there's that too. I completely forgot to mention that in between streams I did a little bit of work planning out what I want to be the keep over here. So let's take a little bit of a flight over here and you'll see. I started to plan out what I think will be the main hall as well as the courtyard, and you can see it a little bit better on the map. So this is going to be the main building here, and I have a couple of big towers around it with an empty courtyard in here. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to see when you're coming in this eastern gate, I wanted to see what you would see of it. So like it's going to be like front and center depending on how tall this house is. And certainly it will be, I think, front and center on whatever road goes here, I think, is what will probably frame this stuff up quite nicely, which would be good. Thank you, Cosmic. Always good to be back. Yeah, so that feels pretty barren, doesn't it? We're going to have to do something. We're probably going to have to put another one of those over that particular area, because that feels pretty boring. The only thing I want to do now is just put the roof here, and it looks like it goes stair, block, upside down stair. Oh, I guess we have to figure out what's happening with this other building first. Well, we can do at least a frame of it. So it's stair, block, upside down stair, stair, block, trapdoor. Okay. Do I have all those things? I do not. I think it starts right from the one on the pole. No! Oh. Yes, okay. Man, it is still crazy how much louder the game is with these new headphones. Or earbuds, I should say. Okay, now this was a stair in this position. You're not going to let me do that, are you? Sigh. And what you're hearing now is me losing my patience. Let's try this. That is not at all what I wanted. I guess we'll go this way. Wait a minute. Right, up against the lock. Okay, so I went too far on the roof. Scaffolding, right? CJ, you will probably enjoy the conversation on the Citadel Cafe today. Published it today, had the conversation yesterday. But Megan and I were talking about movie scores and the classical music that we like. Let's just do that. No. It's this first. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to do, scaffolding. Sure. So dumb. All right. I think it was upside down stair at this point. And then a stair this way. And then a stair this way. This, and then that, and then... Like, how... Of course you're going to do that. That would be too easy. Why would you do it any other way? Something like this should not be that difficult. Like, there has to be a better system to do that. Did I do it right or did I do it wrong? I think I did it right. What's missing is, of course, those two things there. But I don't know if that's what's going to happen on this side, so we're going to leave that for now. This looks terribly boring, but what I need to do now is move on to designing the wall and figure out how that's going to go. Otherwise, we're going to get carried away, and I'm not going to be able to match things up. I'd rather not get carried away building too much and then have to like rebuild stuff, because I hate building stuff twice. Oops. Need some more rockets. Can you plop a block or a slab on top of the scaffolding pillar to create a safe platform to crouch on? Yes, you can. I just don't do it. First, Duggan Lurk, the Spawn Chunks podcast. Kai Riddle, hello. Thanks very much. I'm glad you like the Spawn Chunks. Does the usefulness of scaffolding outweigh your annoyance with it? No, it doesn't. Scaffolding is great for something about this tall. Once you get into this kind of stuff, I'd be happier using diorite, to be honest with you. The wall. The wall is what's next. So I think I dig that. Don't know about that position. But this wall needs sorting out. And I think I need to take a look and see where this wall attaches here to then figure out where it attaches there. We like the position of that tower. That house is not going to stay, but we're going to be putting something there. It might not be that particular house, but I like the general position of that. We might make it a little bit bigger. I think the front door is probably going to be kind of like up on this level. So there's that. Yeah, okay. My coffee is ready, so I need just a minute. Not a full break. I'm just going to run to the kitchen and pour. I'll be right back. Okay, that was some weird music. Still use dirt scaffolding for a block. I feel like one of those stubborn people who doesn't like to change. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Is Megan still in the medieval area? Or is she even online still? I messaged her just in time. That sucks. Where was she shot by a skeleton? Hopefully she's not too far from a bed or her last bed. You were vibing, were you, CJ? That was not my cup of tea. Tend to mix depending on what I have on me. Mix what? Oh, probably your scaffolding. Dropped all my stuff in the forest. I started to build cabin, but a skeleton got me. Started to build a cabin. I don't know where she is. I don't think we have players on the map. I know she was thinking about building over here somewhere. I'm not sure if you're lurking in both streams, Cosmic. Is she nearby? I'm trying to help Megan out here before I get back into whatever I'm doing. So, answer question, like, so help needed? I don't see where she might have been. Hey, Party 11, how's it going? Welcome on in. We're looking for Megan. Megan got shot by a skeleton, but she hasn't told me yet where she is. Yes, please, if you can find my stuff. But wait, you need to It's a big place. The woods does not narrow it down. Cross the river in the woods, not sure how else to describe. Okay. Just need to get up higher. I could probably use the map to find it faster. Not sure which river. There's 3 rivers. Ah, found it. Okay. And there's all her stuff. Okay, let's just do this. And I think that's everything. Okay. Do. Chest. Don't know if she had 64 scaffolding on her. Maybe she did. I think we put all of ours back. No problem. Right. So we were working on the wall. Dio, how do you spell this? Dionakis? Dionakis, that's a cool name. Thanks for the follow. Harbasha 2021 and Party 11. And Ray Hole. I think that's how you say that too. Rahal? Rahal. Literally swooping in to save the day. Hey, on the diagonal, what's up? And Harv Sasha, first-time viewer, absolutely love the podcast. Oh, thanks very much. I'm assuming you're talking about the Spawn Chunks. Don't forget, there's another free podcast out there that you can all listen to called the Citadel Cafe. And actually, Megan Townsend, who's online right now, that's her Twitch handle too, by the way. She and I did a podcast today with, it was the Citadel Cafe. We talked about TikTok and music and something else. Cooking. It was fun. So yeah, I think we're going to have to change the curve of this wall. I think I'm going to start over. And I think we might actually... I don't know. We might curve it that way. We might have it come out of the... no, the house wouldn't. That wouldn't make any sense. We'd have to curve it. I think we have to just do a straight curve. Like not an S curve, but a round curve. Okay, so let's find out... I think the wall goes into the middle of this. So there's the 3 wide wall. Yeah, so it goes into the middle. So we'll start this one also on the middle. Ooh, nasty headbutt. So we'll start this one. That is the middle there. 1, 2, 3, 7. So this is the middle here. So let's do probably 5. And then we'll have to get rid of all this. And then the other side here, I think we have to figure out where it lines up with the wall. Thanks so much, the Waffle Shark. Good to see you as always. Harv Sasha. Do you go by Harv Sasha? Do you prefer not to be shortened? What's the situation? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, so this goes into the front of the wall is in the middle of the tower. Awkward. Okay. Live with good party. Hanging out as always. I think I just have to find out what the x-axis is on this. Is it x? No. Yes. So -8852. -8852 is this one. So we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll see on the map now, we have, this is the great use of this map, is we have these 2 things that we're gonna have to connect. And it's not gonna be perfect, but we can probably go at another 5 on this one. There. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll get us closer to something that I think we can work with. So we'll do probably just go down to the ground here. So 1, 2, 3. Come back over here. I'm trying not to like resculpt the landscape too much, if I can help it. Trying to incorporate the lay of the land as the folks that would have built this city would do. Yeah, I think that'll work out just great. 2 there. Oops. 2 there. We'll do 2 there, 2 there. I think we'll just connect them. 1, 2, 3. Like a glove. Put one there and put one there. So that takes care of that. It might get a little bit thicker through here. We might have to do something else there. But for now, I'd say that works quite well. Try to sleep for Megan. I don't know if she has a bed nearby. Harvey. Okay. Sounds good. I do like the idea of Harv. I know I won't do that if you say Harvey, but the Harv thing, it has like that classic 50s cartoon, sort of like, how's it going, Merle? What's up, Harv? That kind of stuff. Kind of like Sam and... What's Wile E. Coyote's name in that cartoon? Sam the sheepdog and... Ralph. Ralph the coyote. Cool. Harv it is. Everybody? Harv. Harv. Everybody. Introductions have been made. Alright, so we'll just frame this up quick when I have more stone. Oh. Did Megan... Cool. Let's grab... Hopefully she's not having connection issues. So it would be at least this tall, just for convenience of having the upper part of the building match up. I think we'll probably try to keep it as close to that height as we can going around. That should be good. I guess that's probably the faster way to do it. And then we'll just go back. We'll texture this later. I just kind of want to get a feel for how this is going to come together. And doop, doop, doop. Whoa! Oh. So close. Wow, very much farther than I needed to go. Come out to here. So this might end up being a little bit taller depending on how this all lines up with the wall here, or the tower, I should say. Oh, wait. It's going to be taller, as a matter of fact. I was not as tall as I thought it was. Yeah, so we might push this up by 1, just so that it matches with where we want the top part to be. But that should be a decent look at what the wall's going to look like from over here. 97 on a math test, Honeycomb, that's awesome. Congrats. If you're open for a little joke, my dad would usually say, like, what did you do, spell your name wrong? When you have like 3% off. I kid, of course. That's a great thing. I always rolled my eyes whenever my dad said that. Sorry, just give me 1 second here. Just making sure that that wasn't the package, but this does not appear to be. I don't know if I've mentioned it since the break. There's been a couple more people come in, but as I mentioned at the top of the stream, I have left my phone notifications on, which is not normally something I do because I'm expecting an Amazon package, but they tend to just leave stuff at the front door, and I've ordered electronics. So I'm trying to not miss it, because I'd rather be able to receive it than have it either go to a post office or be left at the front of my building, which is incredibly frustrating. Because the other package, they just knocked. They didn't actually call me. I was under the impression that these companies needed to actually get a hold of you to let you know that they've dropped the package off, but maybe they don't. I don't know. I'm liking the way that looks. It gives a really unique kind of feel to that side of the, that side of the town. Let's take a flight over here, actually. I don't normally fly around a lot just because I find it annoying, but it might be worth to look. Yeah, I think that's going to look cool. I don't know if we're going to connect these two towers. We might. It might be cool to have it look very open, but that looks great. Like there's supposed to be a road where these stone blocks are. So there'll be a road that you'll be able to approach the city this way, and I think that's going to look really cool. Coming in here. Come straight at that wall. Pretty intimidating. I like a lot. So now we know that we'll have to do at least a little bit of work on this side of the gate. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. I'm glad you like it. Once you've got a system down, like the thing about doing something this big, like once you establish a palette, that wall palette took a while to sort out. Like, I don't know if people have seen this, but like, it took us a little while to figure out that this is what we wanted the wall to look like. But once we have that, and you know the scale of it, it's just repeating your own design, at which point it's pretty straightforward. Like, you know, you just put it in with the stones first. That was some weird lag. But yeah, like it's after a while, it's just a matter of putting it all together, which is cool. So the other thing I guess we need to do is figure out the wall from this side, which might involve, I think, some demolition. Does anybody in the chat have experience building churches or cathedrals? Not something massive, but like large. I guess I should think about it in terms of the keep and how big the keep is and how big I want to make that. So maybe I should just copy that for now and put it here. And that way we can figure out where this is going to go. I'm up for some demo. I'm up for some demolition. I think that'll work. What I'll do, just for posterity, I'll take a screenshot. Because I think the center of the church is going to be right here. And we'll take some of this stuff down. We're not going to have to worry about oak for a while, although I tend not to build with it very much. I guess the wheat mill had a lot of oak in the roof. So we'll have to do another build like that, maybe. We'll have to be sure to put this back in the player barn so that anybody that comes up to the medieval area can use it to build. I'm not sure what Megan's doing. She's doing something over there in the woods. Out. Oh, right. I forgot about the glass. And carpet. Oh, this is a... I can't remember the name, but Fletcher? No. Yeah, Fletchers are the ones that give you the wool, right? Empty maps. take the chest for sure. Shepherds, thank you. Thank you, Bask. The loom, you're right. I didn't see a loom in here, though. Did you see a loom? Paper, carpets. Don't need to keep some of this stuff. We'll top up our own oak stores. I mean, why not, right? Could always use more of that. Then everything else we can just kind of dump in here. Maybe not those. It is kind of cool sometimes to just switch gears a couple times during a stream. You know, you build a little bit, you wreck a little bit. I also find it quite satisfying when you're destroying some stuff and you're then going to replace what was once there. And actually, before I rip all this down, I like to try again and maintain some of the landscape if we can. So let's just not remove all of this dirt. Maybe we'll just leave some of this over here. Just as like a reminder that this was another level. Because the church is going to be all here. Not that we couldn't put the church up on a hill. That could be kind of cool. More flowers for Cosmic. Yeah, so we'll just leave this here for now. And we'll move on to take down the rest of this stuff. We actually might need these. Let's do shears. Plus it's faster. Answered your question about the church earlier. Hope you'll be able to help. Oh, I missed it. Could you repeat it? Sorry. I think it's 11 by 19 is the other build that I pointed out. We'll lay it out and see what it looks like, but I don't really want to follow like a pre-built plan. I kind of want to think of my own, but I'll have to look up churches. I haven't actually looked at a church, so we're not going to do it today in terms of the design. I just want to mark out a rough footprint so that I can mark out a rough wall. We're not going to build up the wall. We're just going to put maybe the blueprint of it down on the ground just so it's easy to see. Because basically I want to figure out where the roads and the entry points and stuff are going to be. That's my thing right now. I will take the free clay and the free terracotta. Our terracotta, our mesa is quite far away actually. It's neat that they started to use terracotta in the villages. Gives players access to terracotta when you have to travel like really far away. I guess it's not far away in the grand scheme of things on the server, but when you first join the Citadel, early game, the mesa was very far away. It's like 2,000 blocks maybe. I mean, and I say that, I mean 1,000 or 2,000 blocks in the nether. It's like 8,000 blocks in the real world. What have you named your tools? Things like Harriet the Hammer, Wendy the Stone Whisperer, Willow the Wood Chipper, Daisy Digs a Lot. I like alliteration and I like girl names with funny adjectives in the names. Yeah, it's just silly. Good times. Check to see if we need to top those up. We probably do. Oh, let's see if we need to top that up. Nope, we're good. Clay. Where do I keep the clay? Let's keep it there. Carpet, leaves. Do we need leaves? Sure. Don't need 2 stacks of cobble. Do. Never built a church, but I've lived in Spain for a year, so I've seen quite a few cathedrals, churches, and mosques. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I was thinking more about, like, you know, average Minecraft dimensions for a decent sized church. Something that would be outside of the keep. It's going to be like the secondary focus, I guess. I'm not a big religious person, but well, I mean, I'm not religious at all, I should say, but I kind of feel like for that medieval vibe, you kind of have to have some sort of religion. Doesn't necessarily have to be a church. Could be like, you know, the Temple of Rocks or the Temple of Sunflowers or something. You know, we can make something up. It is a sunflower plains, as you can see, so we could do that. Cool. Thought she might need something, but she's okay. Dirt. So I don't think that wall's going to be here. We're probably going to go past that. No, I don't want more of those. I want less. Well, that's going to take a while to get to rip down. Let's do... Is there another house that we need? Yes. You are going to come down as well. I'm actually surprised that these are so close together. It's kind of odd. It looks great, like for a Minecraft, you know, village generation. Normally they're not that tightly packed, so it looks very formulaic usually. Love the idea of the Temple of the Sunflowers. Cool. Yeah, like it's more fun because then you can put, like, you know, a stained glass window with like a big sunflower in it or something, right? Well, I mean, I say that and I don't know what scale the church is going to be. We might not have enough room in the block scale to do that, but we can certainly try something. The church is going to face north and south, not east and west, so it's not going to be anything cool like having the sun set through a window or anything, but could be kind of cool in the long run. I never really notice until you start to rip them down, but the new village houses with 115 actually are quite a lot of detail compared to what they used to be. Right, time to go dump the inventory, I think. probably put those away. Some of them anyway. Nope. I'll do cobble. I think we're gonna have to go make a run with this this shulker box. Actually, we'll bring both of these. This and that are coming with. So we've got this player storage set up over here. And it's all Kingdom Craft rules. So in here, it's basically, you know, if you need something, you can come in and get it. And it's great because it's also a great way to clear your inventory when things get really frustrating. You can just come in here and dump the things that you don't need. And there's a bed to sleep in. 15 minutes of cowering tarot and hardcore. Yeah, I don't, not my thing. Do not plan to do hardcore. I'm planning on a limited series with, oh man, we have to do overflow in this already? Yikes. Limited series with snapshots. Because I want to do some gameplay with the terrain generation when it gets to that point. Flowers for Cosmic. More flowers for Cosmic. Bloop. And what else we got here? The bed I think is actually mine. And then I guess we'll start to put stuff like this in here. Bread. Stripped oak. And then the dirt, unfortunately, is probably almost full. Yikes. We always run out of room for storing grass and dirt. It drives me nuts. Yep, real close to full. That's good though. Call that done. I am actually right on time for another break. So since I am whole away here in the barn, I'm going to go ahead and pop away from the keyboard for a little bit. You should do the same. Grab yourself a snack or something else along those lines. Refresh your drink as I'm going to do. And we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Talk to you soon. All right. Back to building. Okay. Now, let's just see here. I haven't really looked at this from... Let's try over here. We're going to make it? Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's big, but not, like, huge. We might be able to do a church that size. I feel like that's a decent size for a church. As like a starter. We might have to put like more stuff off to the side maybe. But I'd like the idea of having a 3 thick wall. And if we did like any kind of pews inside or any kind of like area, that's still pretty large. We might want to make it a little bit longer. But if we're looking at the outside dimensions, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25 by 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 25 by 17. Let's remember that. 25 by 17. So if this is where the church is going to be, how far from the square do we want it to be? Probably like 1, 2, 3 at least, plus up 2 steps. So maybe here. So that's, oh, that's not the middle. Hold on, that's a 4 wide path. We're not doing that. This is the middle here. Let's fix this right now, so I don't mess it up. Weird Wizard, hello. How's it going? We are currently planning out the position of what will be some sort of church or temple or something. I haven't really given much thought to the fact if I want to get into like building churches or if I'd rather just have it all be some sort of like nondescript temple type things. I haven't given a lot of thought to that. Right, so if this was a church and this was a staircase going up to the church, that feels a little high. Maybe we just do the one step. Either way, this is the middle. So I said it was 25 by 17, right? So 17 means 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't think I'd want it any bigger. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glad that we counted that out. Because this was originally where I had a wall. I think the church is going to be farther back than that. So we're going to move this tower for sure. I'm just going to remove it completely because I don't want it to interfere with what I'm thinking of for the church in terms of just the idea of a floor plan. We may have to do something else here. Not really sure. And it looks like this is going to have to go. Do I have other things? Might as well get some goodies out of it. I'm sure we'll be able to plant these for decoration later. This is a multiplayer, yeah. Survival multiplayer with a couple of close friends. It's a private server, but it's been up for 3.5 years, I think. At this point, Cosmic probably knows more than I do. Building a house, now a church. Wow. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not doing... I think last time you were here, what house was it? Was it one of the houses over there? One of those, maybe? I don't know. So this is something we're probably going to mow down to about here. Cosmic knows nothing. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Whoa! Loud. Alright, same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Middle. It's supposed to be 17. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so put this there. And tear all this down. Finish taking this out. First time catching a stream from the Spawn Chunks. BCN OFN. Welcome in. Glad you enjoy the Spawn Chunks. We have a lot of fun making it. Always nice to have people stop by the stream. We'll be recording a new one on Monday. No snapshot, but there was an update, kind of a critical bug update. But it looks like we may get a snapshot next week, which would be nice. I think I counted this right. Looks like I did. So we're taking inspiration from the original village that was here and putting the church roughly where the village church was. It's just a fun little exercise in letting Minecraft kind of choose your adventure a little bit. So I like that the church is not wider than the square, but it's very close. I think that works out pretty well. But then we will also go like this. To kind of give a feeling for what it might look like inside. Let's just go 3 on these for now. Because if I can give it some depth, I think that'll help a lot. It's a lot bigger than the other church. We might have overstepped. We might have gone a little bit big on this. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I think the main thing now is just to take down this thing. Although we're going to have to do that when it's sunny again. Yeah, actually, now that you mention that, Cosmic, music and sounds. Yeah, blocks are 70%. I don't normally have them that high. We're going to take that down to like 50. Hopefully you guys can still hear this on stream. I don't find the Minecraft sliders really do a heck of a lot. You have to take it down to like 10% for it to be quiet. But like between 50 and 100, there does not seem to be a heck of a lot of difference. And yeah, I'm really surprised at how much more robust the sound is in new headphones. They're exactly the same model. It's the same thing. They're just the Apple, you know, ear pods. Just the little corded ones that come with, you know, that usually come with your phone or whatever. But yeah, they are, oh, I should have. Let's do this real quick. So one of the things where like you think you might want to set up a beacon, but you're like, no, I don't want to take the trouble. But then you're like, well, maybe I should have. But each individual house or building does not take that long, but collectively it's actually kind of a pain in the butt. It's the bigger pain in the butt is actually moving all of the stuff, like putting all the glass away somewhere and trying to not lose anything, you know. Not that we need more of this stuff, but like we tend to run out of stone and cobble a lot in these medieval builds, and it's one less thing we have to go all the way back to our starter area to get if we can utilize some of the material that's already here. I also kind of wanted to build this village kind of like in the spirit of the Minecraft village a little bit. I don't particularly like the Minecraft villages, but it's kind of a good springboard for the stuff that we have planned anyway. I'm trying to use cobble more. I don't use it very much because I don't particularly like the texture. And it's not like it's a bad texture. I think it's just that it's just so day one Minecraft that everybody's just sick of it. But in small doses, I think it's quite usable. No, I know cobble's not affected, but the rest of the stuff would be. See you later, wizard. Have a good one. Yeah, we were just talking about 1.16.5 being released today. That's what we'll talk about on Monday on the Spawn Chunks. Yeah, it's a little bit more comfortable for me, Cosmic. It's not a big difference, but I think we're mostly done with the grass breaking for now. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, that's much quieter. It's just the treble. It's the treble and the static noises on those grass things are really annoying. So that's a little easier to see. I'm gonna go ahead and guess we're probably gonna have to move these. I don't. Oh yeah, I got lots. So these are what, 7 wide? 1, 2, 3. Yes. I don't think that that's gonna be there. And it actually is going to make more sense to have it here because it would be more pragmatic to protect the river looking this way and then also be able to see around the corner here. So I want to say like we might even want to put it pretty much in this position, I would think. So that would give us how much space here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How does that look for space when we lay it out? Oh, that's rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that look close? It's okay. I would probably want to put it out into the river a little bit. I don't really want to do the landscaping on the river right now. Well, we can just we can rough it real fast here. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then 2, 3. It's probably not going to be 3. It's probably going to remain. Try this real. Oh, come on. 2 there. This is going to be 2 there. Just try to repeat this all the way down. See if that looks okay. Bit of a straight line. So what I would probably want to do is actually have the tower start probably just 1 block over. So right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And switch. Six to there. 6 to there. And doot, doot, doot. EK Tapstar, waiting with party 2. Welcome in, EK Tapstar and party number 2. Appreciate you sharing the viewers. Hope you had a good stream. Let's go ahead and move this to at least here. And I guess what we would do is probably have a straight line. I can't imagine I'd want to do anything other than just like a straight across sort of situation. And we'll probably put the other wall... We'd have to figure out where the wall is, I guess, here. So roughly... Well, we could just go... Yeah, I don't want it to be symmetrical. So let's go with whatever the top... I'd say this is probably the high ground. So we'll go with this as where the wall's going to go. And if it's a 3 thick wall, then we'll probably line these up here and do 3 there, and then does that look close enough to the river to protect it? We may want to put it over here. Or I guess we could pull the river out. We could make, yeah, this, yeah, okay, this is going to be complicated. We haven't finished this side of the river. We've done all the river sculpting down to this part, and then we haven't moved on, so we're at a bit of a crossroads here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. So what I think we'll do is we'll put this in, and then maybe we'll sculpt the river to meet it, just because this is going to look the nicest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll do this. Right. Okay, I need to dump my inventory because this is getting frustrating. So let's go back over here and put these down. all the special little things that we don't have room for. Take these back. Hope you're having a good day, EK Tapstar. Thanks again for the raid. Really appreciate it. I almost can't believe that you haven't built medieval before. This is just so good. Oh, thanks. Glad you like it. Low bridge. Whoa. Oh. Oh, come on. Please. Do 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 do. You know, having a tower there might not be a bad thing. Maybe we have to have 4 towers around the church. It might look like overkill, but I kind of feel like this might be a really long section of wall without a tower in the middle. Not really sure. This is probably going to move. I don't know if I really want to tear down yet another house. It is sort of in the way, though. Maybe we'll just get rid of part of it for now. I'll just take it out right here. I wonder if they're designed to be able to be taken down without having to climb on top of them. Like if the top reach is meant to be like, if you're in here and you don't have anything else, like if you're early game, then you can just kind of reach everything without leaving the ground. I wouldn't be surprised. Thanks very much for the follows, folks. Glad you're enjoying the stream. If you're new to the channel and you wanna help out, you can check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. That's probably the easiest way to help out. Join the Discord. See a bunch of cool nerdy people talking about nerdy stuff all week long. There's also, of course, Twitch subs and Twitch Prime subs, which are very helpful as well. And they all lead to the same Discord, so depending on where you like to hang your support hat, you could help out, help me do more streams. Oops. And end up with an easy way to join the Discord. So as weird as this is going to look, we might just do this. Oh, let's not do it flat. Let's do something interesting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that. Oh, am I out of stuff? I'm out of stuff. Did I bring anything else with? I didn't. Okay. Yes, I'm this lazy. Oh, we're gonna have to go get more stone. We are gonna have to go get more stone. What else do we need to dump here? Cobblestone. So all of this stuff is stuff for the blue shulker. Okay. Whoop. Yay for nerds. Yeah, exactly. It's a good time. We have a lot of fun. There's all kinds of different video games too. Like there's different channels for things like No Man's Sky. Well, that works out perfectly. So this wall will have like a little bit of a bend to it, just strategically. It would probably do that. And then here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably something like that. Now on this one, I don't think that's going to be the case. We're probably going to have to go at an angle right off the bat here. So this is more than likely only going to be like 2 to there, 2 to there, and then 2 to there, and then another 2 here. That's 3. So probably something like that, heading in that direction. And actually, we might even bump it up just a little bit so it doesn't look so strange. But yeah, I think this is going to have to move. What I'm probably going to have to do is figure out about a midpoint and probably put... We'll try it without a tower, and then we'll just decide where the best place is to put a tower. That's probably the best thing to do as I zip around the map completely unintentionally. I don't think I want another tower here. I think it would be better... I guess it will depend on whether there's a tower here or not as to what we do. I think this as an arc would probably be okay. I'd have to think about what that would look like from the river. If we were down here... You know, coming in via boat. And there's a tower right there. And another tower like right there. Is that going to be too much wall? Hard to say. It might not be, because you could also have, like right where that house is, like all along here, these buildings could be a little bit taller. So you could see them over the walls. Like see the roof peaks like that over the walls. That would be kind of cool. So I'm not entirely sure how this church thing is going to go. Usually they're not square. They're usually shaped with like they've got a bit of more of a temple to them. So we could end up utilizing this space as part of the building. So we could end up doing something like this. 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So we could end up adding something onto it like that, which could be kind of cool. But we'll see. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go. We could also change the front of this to have like 2 spires or something. I'm not really sure. Again, I don't want it to rival things like the front gate or this. I don't think. I think I'd rather have it be a little bit more simple. But I don't know. These gates are pretty fancy. We're going to have to up the interior design, I think, to make them look a little bit better. But we'll see. I am out of stone, which is not good. All these things go in here. And now I have to decide what we're going to do next. And this is the grass turf one. Well, while we're thinking about it, let's see what else we might need. Andesite, we're good. Cobble, we're good. We're okay there. Nothing sticks out. Smooth stone, but that's easy to get. Actually, let's do a little shopping list. We'll do smooth stone. We'll do stone. We're okay for wood, because Cosmic dropped off some stuff. Diorite. Oh, we've got extra diorite. I think I need to do like a full box for diorite, actually. Maybe we can't use that space just yet. So we have diorite. Good there. I think we're low on coarse dirt, so gravel is probably going to be a thing that we need. I don't think I have a lot of gravel. We might have to go actually collect some. I mean, we'll get some of this coarse dirt back because we're not really too worried about all of this. All this coarse dirt is probably going to be changed into stone, so we'll get all this back. It was just the easiest. It was just the easiest thing to lay down quickly. Slipper Snack. Slippery. Wow. How do you pronounce your name? How do you prepare for large builds like this? Do you just start building, or do you have any kind of pre-planning? I don't like building things twice. I usually get some inspiration, which I forgot to look up before the stream. I might have something build reference. Yeah. So like I'll grab something like this, you know, from ArtStation or from Pinterest and kind of have an idea for like the gate. And that will just inform other things. I was saying earlier in the stream, like because we've built part of this wall already, we know what it looks like. So now we're just kind of extending the design and planning things out. Having this map mod by Zero is really handy. It helps with building out the plans, laying out floor plans. I tend to like to plan around the path of the player. Slippery with a lisp. Oh, nice. Okay. Slippery. Got it. Got it. Yeah, the map mod's great. I agree. So yeah, the way that I tend to do stuff is I plan out the path of the player. So I think about like when you're coming in this gate, which we, you know, kind of established because of where the river is and where the road's going to go. This is where the east gate is going to be. And then I start thinking about what you can see. Like when you start going in here, you're going to see that gate. You're going to see the eventual tower and castle. Then the road is going to curve you this way so you can see the church. But then we're going to have like an opening here so you can see the rest of the town. And then these two buildings frame this road, which is the approach to the bridge. The bridge was there first, right? This bridge was here first. So you kind of have to just deal with... I think dealing with the landscape without clear cutting and flattening everything is probably a really good key. Like if you're... keep the river, improve it, but keep it, you know, and then have to force yourself to build around it. Like you have to build a bridge, you know, you have to think about how this path connects and stuff. So I think maybe what we need to do is plan out the other road. I'd like to handle this section. Plus it would help with our dirt and grass situation if we figure out what's going to happen over there. I feel like this is probably going to have to curve around. So if we go this way and then we walk this way, it's just a dead end. Like there's not really much we can do here. I guess we'll have to have some sort of river access. So that's going to be kind of tricky. I've got this little curve here. We might have river access. Maybe down there is the easiest way to go. Probably down there is the easiest way to go. So the road is probably going to curve in this direction and go down that way. It'll have to have some sort of fork. There'll have to be something else there. But I can't really see straight because of all the grass. So we're probably going to, after we come back from our little adventure getting some materials, we'll have to come back up with some grass and sort that out. But I don't see anything. Oh, I have a friend. All right, I don't see anything. We'll have to dump this back at the place. I need extra rockets, carrots. So we need golden carrots too. Or rather just gold. I can probably just do that on my own. I think that's it really. Is Megan still online? She is not. Okay. I was going to ask her if she needed anything, but obviously not, still going. All right. Away we go. Let's walk. You guys, anybody that's new, you'll be able to see a good chunk of the build now. Hey, Alistair, what's going on, man? I found that using your tips on following the path of the player has helped a lot in my own builds. Oh, that's great, man. Happy to help. Bones of Cosmic is so generous of you to donate your bones, Cosmic. I hope you're still in one piece. Mostly. Mostly. Is that bone block and oak on the houses? Bone block and stripped spruce, and bone block and stripped dark oak. Yeah. And one of those houses has got mushroom block on it. Impromptu partial servitor. Yeah, we're basically going to go from here back to Dartmouth Meadows and back to my my swamp base. Some of the stuff we can get in the nether. So we've got stone, smooth stone, gravel. Smooth stone I think is in the nether. I thought I had a whole bunch of smooth stone cooked up. I don't remember if I did or not. I did not cook and eat the pork roast. I put it away somewhere. I ate the nose, the carrot nose, the apple, and some other stuff. I don't know if I ate the pork. I might have. I might have. I'm pretty sure I kept all the food in my inventory that stream and just ate it. Pretty sure. All right, let's put this down. Don't need that. Guess we'll just put some of this stuff away here. Wheat and wheat seeds. Flowers for Cosmic. Beetroot was here. Carrots. Brewing stands? They're over here, I think. Yeah, there's all the profession blocks. Glass is in here. Beets. Eggs. I think eggs were over here. Yep. Glass panes. So many stairs, wow. Not hard to tell that we ripped down a Minecraft village, eh? Grab that. So that is now empty. That needs stone. I don't know what I did with that smooth stone. I must have left it cooking in the nether. I don't really remember. We'll find out. More content coming soon. Yes, yeah, YouTube channel. It's just my name. I ran out of the available time to record in late 2019, and I also had some technical difficulties that meant that I could not record smooth video. But basically, Minecraft just got really choppy whenever I tried to record it, and it never used to. It was a Minecraft update that changed it, and it was really frustrating on the Mac. Then I got the gaming PC, and then the gaming PC has its own trouble trying to play Minecraft. So I have not been able to record smooth video separately from streaming, and I've just never had the time to do it. I was actually talking about this on the latest episode of the Citadel Cafe. So if you want like a detailed explanation, you can go listen to that at thecitadelcafe.com. But long story short, I only have something like 1,500 follows on or subscribers on YouTube, which means I don't charge advertising. I can't do it yet. And honestly, I would kind of like to avoid it. I wouldn't mind having my YouTube stuff be funded by Patreon instead of advertising. And my Patreon is just patreon.com/JoelDuggan. So I want to try and add some YouTube goals this year. But essentially what I was doing was downloading the VODs and chopping them up into like very edited let's play style, kind of like Hermitcraft style videos. And that was just too time consuming. Taking a 3-hour video and trying to figure out where to cut it down to make something concise and decent compared to when you're just recording like 2 and 3 minute clips at a time, when you know what you're doing and you have a very specific thing you're going to talk about. It just was harder to edit everything. So the new plan, and I have been downloading all of my VODs from the beginning of the potato farm build here in the medieval area, is to chop up the VODs, but they're not going to be edited for content. They're just going to be edited for time. I'm just going to chop them up into... oh, we're running low here. I'm just going to chop them up into like half-an-hour segments. I'll edit out the coffee breaks, and I'll edit out a bunch of other stuff. Let's just put all these in one area here. And then from there, we'll be able to have YouTube content that doesn't really mean a lot of extra work for me. So that's coming this month. My goal is actually to start posting maybe next week, if I can. Now this thing, if I remember correctly, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is how you make smooth stone, right? This stuff? You smelt it? Pretty sure. How are we doing for fuel? Oh, good. I'll find out in just a second here. I'm pretty sure this is how this works. Isn't it sad that I have to, like, sit here and check? We should get 8, and then I'll know exactly what's happening. Beautiful. Okay. That's coming. So we'll let that run while we look for other things. We wanted gravel. Do I have any gravel in here? I do. Smooth stone, gravel, coarse dirt. I don't seem to have any coarse dirt here. You are in the way, sir. Nothing there. Don't think we need anything from here. I don't think we need granite right now, although it's nice to know that I have a lot of it here. Was there smooth stone? Oh, here's a bunch of smooth stone. Maybe we don't need... Okay, maybe we don't... Well, we'll let that go. We don't have to wait for it. That's good. I'm happy about that. Let's put that in here. I think that's enough. We don't really build a lot with it, so that's good. Say that's it. Noise is in my ear. Thlipri says, I'm going to subscribe with Prime. Well, thanks very much for the Prime sub. Be sure to connect your Discord and your Twitch. You will get access to my Discord channel by going into your Discord and looking for connections. Sometimes it takes Twitch about a half an hour to 90 minutes to sort that out. So if you can't get in right now, give it some time, and then you will be able to join the Discord and say hello to everybody there. You'll recognize a lot of people from this chat in the Discord, because anybody that has a sub or a gift sub or anything along those lines will have that. Options, music, ambient. Let's turn that down. And map. That's the wrong map. Oh, my light is really low. We should maybe repair some stuff over here. Might be a good thing to do right up into the break, is just repair a bunch of stuff. I want gravel. I don't think there's any gravel here. If there is, there's not a lot. There is not... No gravel. We might actually have to go all the way to the desert to get some gravel. Because that is not... Well, it's not nothing, but it's not a lot either. Was that it? I guess that was really it. I guess we could check the meadows for gravel. The place looks so cool in the world map. I agree. I agree. It looks really cool. I need to add more to it so it looks more like a space station or something. I was kind of taking notes. Like when I do a sci-fi build, I think I'm going to do some circles and neat stuff like that. I don't think there's anything else here that we need. We didn't need diorite. I don't think we needed diamonds or iron. Don't think we needed coal. I think we're good. Man, the swamp is even sort of loudish at 9%. Like that's a little bananas. Oh, hi, creeper. Oh, he's gonna be in the nether. Let's not. We'll go back the old-fashioned way. Oh, I should switch maps once I get back to the meadows. We'll do that right here. M. Oh, can I not do it when I'm moving? That's interesting. I guess it makes sense. We'll go with Dartmouth Meadows. Confirm. Nether. And what do we need to do here? We're going to repair the elytra, I think, but let's first check the meadows for gravel. There might be some gravel in the silo. And we'll just head straight for it before I go to my... Before I go to my storage. Oh, what's this? Gravel. Don't know whose it is, but it's mine now. Gravel is not one of these options. Okay, never mind. There will not be gravel in there. I'm always worried I'm going to break a piece of bamboo when I close that gate. Let's go. I guess we'll check my personal storage and see what we have. Service says no gravel in there. No gravel in there. Just a little bit there. Well, okay then. Don't know. Oh, you know what? I bet you the modern city might have some gravel. Let's go there, I guess. Do. Was there anything else in the modern city cosmic that we were supposed to look for? I don't remember. I don't remember. That's the wrong way. Oh, you never seen the city? Cool. We'll definitely go then. Don't think so. Okay. We'll check the storage to see if anything jogs our memory. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, we've got some command blocks set up on the server, and they teleport you like a quote-unquote portal. We made them look like portals. But they are, in fact, teleportation things. And they just send you like 3,000 blocks away. And then you can go and be in the modern city, which is obviously still under construction. But we've got some cool builds. I particularly like this cafe. But the storage system is underneath the bank, which is what this is. And it's over here. So we've got all the different kinds of wood, which I don't think we need. Gravel. Oh, I was right to come here. Sweet. We will just do that. Restocked and ready to rock. Sweet. Excellent. And actually, there's probably coarse dirt here, too. Maybe. Dirt. Sand. Grass, cobble. Oh, we could use some of these. Dark oak tables, birch table, oak table. No, I guess I don't really need to pile those on. That's fine. There was a village around here, so we obviously took some stuff. Glass, dye, wool. Don't think we need... Oh, there's lots of mossy cobble if we ever need it. That's good to know. Why are we still getting nether noises in the overworld? I don't understand. Maybe it's because we're underground? Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't see anything we need. Yeah, I feel like we're getting like weird cave noises and stuff. I guess before I teleport back, I'll give you guys a quick bird's eye view of what we've got so far. It's not a lot, but it's coming together. And sooner or later, we'll get sick of working in the medieval area, and we'll come back here and switch gears again and do some cool stuff. I really like Cosmic's Park as well. Oh, thanks, Slippery. Appreciate it. And then the button is in the Visitor Center, the Information Center, to get back. You can see our plans kind of unfolding slowly. Actually, I never thought about this. We can check this map. Does this have its own thing? Southport. Confirm. So there's a decent look at how it's coming together. The map is upside down, which is weird because I'm used to seeing it the other way around, but I quite like it. Right, so we'll get back to the main area. As a matter of fact, we've already walked this. Let's just take a little spin here. Yeah, the park is really, really cool, Lost Decoy. I agree. Yeah, it really looks colorful on the map. I agree, Cosmic. It looks great. Very cool. Let's walk in here. We're going to have to do something interesting with this. I don't know if just the roof and the wood is going to be enough. The contrast with the white tower might be. But we're going to have to sort that out. Alright, gravel box, stone box. We can put these down. This is the stone box, gravel box. And this was full of... Right. Put that over there. And then... I feel like we can fill this up. 2 stacks there. That's good. Can do... the rest in here. Or... fill it in with... stone. We're probably going to need these on ourselves anyway. Oh, do I have torches in there? I do. Okay. Oh, we didn't need the white stained glass. All right, I can stream for a little bit longer, so I'm going to take another short break. If you're new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour. It's only 5 or 6 minutes just to kind of reheat my coffee and stretch my legs. You should do the same. Grab some snacks, and we'll be back in just a bit. Looks like we have to sleep. Good job, he's the richest man on the server. What did I miss? Path looks so cool. Which path? I must have missed that. Was that on the way back to the medieval area? Oh, he ran away. Good job, skeleton. So I was thinking, just to kind of wrap my head around the height of this stuff, I thought I would try and create some of these towers with a wireframe just to see how they feel. And I think I'm going to do is land up here. I don't know if these towers are going to have to be the same height. They might have to be. This might be a bit tall. I'm actually not sure. But I want to do the same thing over here. At least get them up to a reasonable height. Kind of create like a bit of a frame. So we'll do the same thing over here. I think this is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the entry into the courtyard. Oh, it's only 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, the idea here is just to kind of have like a gate where you'd walk in between to get into the courtyard. Like an inner gate sort of idea. I wanted to repair stuff. Oh, right. Sorry, it's just the Elytra. It's not a big deal. I think we'll be fine. I don't know what we're going to do with all this weird space. There's like quite a large hole there. Could be fun to have like a catacomb or something underneath the whole town. So essentially you'll have this be like the entrance into the main keep. And then these towers have to be at least this tall. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe 10, 11. We'll see. What I should do is knock out these corners. That'll make the stacking the edges a lot better. So we'll just that, and that. I think I caught that before it hit the ground. It's awesome. $400 hours of Minecraft, honestly, not as much as I thought. 400 hours, really? Oh, you're talking about your Twitch recaps? I streamed, or was streaming, because I find streamed a weird word to say. I was streaming for 907 hours, I think, over 2020. That's what it said to me. Oh, we don't have enough. So let's just look from over here to see how this looks. Yeah, that might be too tall. I think we might have to cut these off at that height because there's going to be a building behind it that's going to be taller. I think that might be the better way to go. Slippery, I'm glad that you found your way into the Discord. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, on the diagonal, what's up? Big brain moment. Did I do something smart? I'm kind of all over the place today as far as planning because I don't want to have to stop and think about stuff the next time that I stream. I kind of just want to go ahead and do it. I think the thing to do now is going to be to grab our grass blocks and get rid of all that path so that I can wrap my head around what we want to do. So we're going to go get rid of all this path block over here, and then we'll figure out how we're going to handle the road. We'll have to think about what building might go here. But all this, she got to go. Get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. So I could potentially just build, I guess, on top of it, but I'm trying again to just try to keep some of the original landscape. I mean, obviously we're going to make it just look nicer, but... Grass sound is still loud. That's something I should really do for a texture pack change is change the grass noise to something else. Because I don't mind the dirt noise. Like this noise? I don't mind that at all. Man, oh my gosh, there's so much. I got rid of most of it anyway. You wouldn't be opposed to that? Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have, I mean, it would just be a texture pack. I mean, you'd be obviously welcome to it, Alistair. Easy to do. I mean, as a podcaster, I've got some audio editing skills. I could easily change the grass noise to something else. Let's just, yeah, let's try to stay true to the landscape for now. It's janky and Minecrafty, I know, but... Someone earlier was asking how I approach large builds like this. This is part of that process, actually, is just like trying to remove distractions from the minimap, which are currently the path blocks. So I can think about how I want my roads to go. But also trying to stay true a little bit to the landscape and let the landscape kind of like decide for you. It helps with decision making, honestly, because then you're just looking at the landscape and think, okay, well, if they're going to have river access, they're probably going to put river access on the low parts of the land. That's more than likely where they would put it, so that's where I'm going to put it. It saves you a decision. You don't have to worry about carving something out and making something that, you know, completely from scratch. It's a lot easier to smooth out a Minecraft hill than it is to create a new one. If that makes any sense. How'd we do? Not too shabby. We missed some over here somewhere. Oh, no, it's those are the trapdoors. Okay. Well, let's get rid of those too. Because this house is not staying, I don't think. Something will go in that place, but it's not going to be that. Wanted to change the portal breaking noise to a sound like Stargate disengaging, but it's hard-coded to share the same sound as glass breaking, which would mean I'd have to get the same sound when breaking glass. Oh, That's odd. Flying sheep, I think so. That would be an option. Pretty sure that would be an option. Oh look, gravel. Even though we already have a shulker box full. I'm not opposed to stealing more. And actually, we could probably replace this too. I'm not looking forward to how long it's going to take to do the custom river. It's going to be a long slog. But I think that should be all of the path blocks. Just have to maybe replace our torches in here. There was a skeleton the last time we were not paying attention. Okay. So given the towers, if you're standing here in the middle of the square, the road is definitely going to go out this way. I don't think I want to go straight in the middle here. I think I want to maybe come off to the one side a little bit. How wide are these? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll need some coarse dirt. And some stone. And the church is going to be at least to there. If we put another house here, it's going to have to be at least 5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what if this was road? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a little south. It's a little far south. So yeah, we'll have to figure something out. Maybe this is just going to be like some sort of market stall or something. And if we come in here, there's going to be probably river access down there. But that is weird because that means that you're going to be outside the wall. I think this wall is going to have to not be here. I think the wall is going to have to be on this side. I think we're going to have to put the wall on the other side of the river. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. Because I don't want to have a bridge. Like this can't be another gate. Right? I feel like this has to be the cutoff. So maybe the thing to do is going to be to move that. Hold on, let me zoom in here. This tower thing that I kind of laid out, I think have to maybe line this up. Maybe we won't do a straight line. Maybe we'll do like one of those angled things like we did up here. 3 seems to work out really well. So we'll lay something like that out across the river. Put the tower here. Could maybe even match it. That could be cool. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So that's doable. And then we could have some sort of like, I guess we could have a gate access there because it's on the other side of the river. Yeah, okay. So what I'm thinking, like we've done the river sculpting right up to this point. So this is all going to be like accessible land. So this could be like a platform where people could access the river. Maybe. And this is all part of that process I was talking about earlier about just like, you know, kind of going with the flow, seeing what's what. Because I think what's going to happen here, if we decide that this is going to be our river access on this side, we're going to have to bring the road down here quite low. We're going to have to dig this out to get like some sort of staircase or something. So this is going to be quite steep. It'll be very similar to what we did over here, but maybe steeper to get river access. Oh, that won't be too hard. That won't be too bad. Okay, so let's... Don't think this tree is going to stay here. Pretty sure no. So let's figure out where this tower would be, roughly. Let's use stone. Now this won't be a wall. I'm just trying to think about like if it were or if it could be, then this is what it would look like. Kind of like if we decide to build a wall later, you kind of want to be set up for success. That sort of thing. So I would say this would be where it would be, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not terribly different from where it was before. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, if we did something like that here, then we could create something right about here that would be kind of like fortified. And then that could be some sort of gate. We can maybe go up to like a little tower. There. Move this. Get rid of that. 2, 3, 4. We'll do that there. Cut away some of this stuff. So again, like, I've already established how I'm doing these walls, so it's just a matter of like planning out your existing design. That. Right, so this here could easily be some sort of gate. And we'd have to remember how tall this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I counted from there. So I think maybe one more. Around the corner. And this is something where we could probably not leave that house there, but build something like it leaning up against it, which could be cool. So remove that. It's kind of interesting the different processes that you discover as you do this over and over again. Like you realize, oh, wait a minute, if I delete these corners before I jump back down again, I can just kind of like pillar straight up without having to worry about bonking my head. Well, I say that as I bonk my head, but in general, you don't have to worry about it, except for when you cut the corner off something that you didn't need to. Right, so from this side of the river, how intimidating and cool does this look? I think it'll look good. You know, just pretty much a copy of that kind of style right there. I think that could be cool. And for a slightly smaller tower, we'll do 9, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just do this. Don't need that ankle anyway. Gosh, that sound. Gotta tip my hat every time. I've been playing Minecraft for years and it still just gives me the willies. Okay, sleep time, hold on. Swoopy swoop. Okay, let's just fly over here quickly. Right, so this part in the middle here, whether it's straight, it might be too challenging to have it be offset like that, but either probably in this section right here is where we would put some sort of door. And that would give access to this. Oh, let's not fly on the map. So yeah, that might be a little bit too tough. We might have to make that a straight line. But either way, it would give like a cool little, probably like another dock, like more of a public dock or an outside dock, but still have some fortification to protect it. And that gives us a tower there to then put a wall along here, which I think would look cool. Although, that wall would not be very tall, would it? We'd have to maybe bump that up a bit. I forgot about the height difference in the terrain. New viewer of the Spawn Chunks, first time to catch a stream. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, Wilo. Cool name. And thanks so much for the subscription with Prime. You should connect your Discord and your Twitch if you haven't already. You can join us in the Discord. You'll have an invitation in the Connections tab in your Discord. Just look for the Joel Duggan server and come on in. And very likely, as soon as you enter, someone will say hello and give you the tour, so to speak. Well, I think that might be where I have to wrap it up today. We've done a fair amount of planning, not a lot of building. Let's just turn these ambient sounds down. But yeah, we've done a fair amount of planning, actually. It starts to feel like it's coming together a lot. I like the fact that we've gone vertical with a lot of places. We do have to rebuild these frames when we do the decorating, but I think you can sort of see the idea of that. This is going to be like the town square with a church over here in this area. And then we're going to have, I'm not really sure how we're going to do this road. I think this road is just going to curve down to this here. I don't know how we're going to access stuff like this. It might be a road off of here, actually. Either way, we're going to want to have river access down along here. We'll have river access from within the town, obviously. Then we've got the keep going up over here. I do like the height of this tower right there. I feel like this one might be a little bit tall. I think I would prefer that the tallest building be the main hall at the back. And that's going to be this section here. It might end up being larger. Given that it looks so good for church size, I feel like I might want to make this bigger, which might mean expanding it to the right here a little bit more. I just don't want the courtyard to feel too small, so we might have to push this out a little bit. We'll see. Depends on where this road goes. I have no idea what's happening up here yet. I also need to finish off the walls and sort of think about that later. I'm also feeling that this little tower is not really, it's not feeling very powerful. I think we might have to bump the size of that back up to 7 just to kind of sort that out. It does look good from over there. But yeah, it might need just a little oomph to feel more stable. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like or a follow before you take off, because you'll get notified the next time that I go live. I just fell through the hole in the roof. And you can also check out the Patreon page. That's at joelduggan.com. Sorry. Well, you can link to it from joelduggan.com, but it's at patreon.com/joelduggan. That's how you can support the stream. Thanks to everybody that did the Prime sub or the Tier 1 sub today. I really appreciate it. That's another way if you want to do Twitch emotes. The Prime, Tier 1, and Patreon all lead to the same Discord. So if you really just want to join the Discord, check out Patreon. But if you want to do the Twitch thing, I totally appreciate it all. As I mentioned at the top of the stream, I have a brand new mic that came today, as well as a new mouse. And that is thanks to the support of you kind folks. It allows me to stream more often and upgrade the podcasting and the streaming gear so that you guys get more and better quality stuff. What's the other thing I needed to talk about? Oh, right. The Citadel Cafe. Speaking of podcasting, brand new episode. Megan and I talked about TikTok. I'm new to TikTok. I'm not doing anything. I'm just kind of consuming. But it is a lot of fun. I've laughed an awful lot. There's some silly, silly people on TikTok. And we had a great deal of fun talking about the comedy and the music that we found on TikTok, which is really cool. So check that out at thecitadelcafe.com. It's a free podcast. Subscribe. Why not? Nothing off. You're not losing out on anything by subbing. And I will see you folks. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I do, it'll be very early. I'm going a little bit of a road trip tomorrow, so I won't be around in my usual afternoon slot on Saturday. I should be back to the regular afternoon slot on Sunday, however. Tomorrow might be a morning stream, like morning Eastern time. So just kind of keep an eye out for that if I can slot it in. I will see you folks later. We're going to try to pass you on to somebody playing Minecraft, so don't go anywhere. There's a wonderful group of about 60 of you in the chat. Let's try to all pile into whoever I find out is streaming, and we'll catch you later. Cheers. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. We're going to raid Drath. Epic builder doing some crazy stuff. Everybody pile in. Be kind to Drath. I can't stay, but I will see you folks next time.